Okay, next one, we go to the syntax and the syntax of the program. Okay, syntax of the program. Now we are going to here, okay? So before we actually go into there, let's know about the compilation flow, okay? Let's look at the C++ compilation flow. This one, maybe, okay? Let me bring this one up, okay? So you need to know about the compilation flow like this, okay? So you write a C++ code and you put into the C++ processor that deal with the include files, getting from different module, right? And you compile it to an assembly code or object code, right? And you put it there, and later you can use linker to link with, from other module and make it a program. So the end result is to create a .exe file, okay? .exe file. The end result is to create an .exe file. So this .o file is called object file. .s is assembly code. Okay, here you have .cpp or .hpp or .h or .c. Okay, .c is C language. .h is the header file. .cpp is the CPP file. .hpp was used for file for header file, but eventually people just give up because it's so tedious. You just use H will be fine. Is that okay?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so that's the compilation flow. Okay, that's the compilation flow. So let's get started here. So we have a hello world. So we basically can write, actually just do include IO stream, okay? So IO stream is a module for the IO, and you can do, you actually, let me see, include, okay? And you do integer. Here you need to have a return value integer, okay? Something like this, okay? And in here you can do return 0. 0, this one is called exit code, okay? And exit code 0 means no error. So you can have a 0 code 1, 2, 3, 4, something like that is fine, okay? So here we do cout, okay? And then send in the hello world to the cout, okay? And we add the endo. Endo is just like it called endo, okay? Endo means end of line. Okay, cout here you have underline, so it's the error. So you need to do std, that is std, that is, okay. This double column called domain specifier. Domain specifier. Std is a module. Okay, so please pick up your cheat sheet, okay, because I'm teaching you how to compete, so you must know about the cheat sheet pretty well, okay? So include is to include a header file that we know, okay? Include that we know is include a header file. So here include IO string. Okay, so here one thing you need to know is about domain specifier, okay? Which page? I lost it. Where is the page? Over here, expression. Expression here you have n column x. This one should be a namespace. Namespace actually is a module. Okay, module is different from class, but similar to class. Similar to class. So a class, you can put it over here as well. Double colon is called domain specifier. So it's like X inside the N module or X inside the N class. Is okay? So it can be a class or it can be a namespace. Class and namespace are different things. Okay, there's no such a name as a module. The name is called namespace. Is okay? The name is called namespace. Okay. Okay, the name is called namespace. So namespace is a module. Module is similar to class, except that class can initiate object, but module cannot. Module is only a compartment. Okay, so use the double colon for it. So here, if you don't put this HTTP domain, it won't work. Okay, it won't work. You just save this one. Okay, and let me call my terminal and I cd to the directory. Okay. So here I get this directory. Okay. Copy. Okay. Pass over here. So I'm in here. I call dir. Dir is the directory listing. Okay. So list the directory for you. Directory listing. So you find out it's a hello world file. Okay. So over here we do compilation. So we do G double plus. That's a compiler name. GNU version of C double plus compiler. And this one's called hello world.cpp. Okay, -o test. Okay, O is the object call. Okay, O is the executable call. So you will get the teacher, and this is not okay because we are not actually doing it correctly. So we need to put the HTTP at least that will work. Okay, that will work. So we save. And we do it, okay? So we do G double plus and hello world, and then do test, okay? I'm sorry, G double plus hello world -o test, okay? I'm sorry, okay, CPP -o test. And now test is okay, right? But we don't like to do this one, so sometimes we just get rid of it. We open the namespace, so we just do using namespace. So that will open the module STD and then allow the variable to be used over here. So this one, because we use the STD, so the namespace of STD is merged with my program. So here I don't no longer need to specify its domain specifier. Is that okay so far? So here I can do G double plus. I'm sorry. So here I can again, let me actually save it. Here again I can do G double plus hello world.cpp -o test. And it pass. Okay. Now let's actually try different way. Okay. So here I actually, after this compilation, I will have a test.exe, right? So now I can actually delete it. So I do delete test.exe, okay? So dir, I only have the CPP file over there. So let me go back to here. I can compile this one to a assembly code or object code, okay? So let me try this one. So I actually would do G double plus, and then I do hello world CPP, and then hit return. If I only do this one, I will actually get the a.exe. It doesn't specify the name of the It doesn't specify the name of the program, so you will get A can be wrong. Okay, so now I actually do delete the A. Okay, so A actually is the program that given to us if I don't specify the name. So here I can also do G double plus hello world. And here I don't do dash O, I do dash C, just compile. Don't link and don't create EXE file. So here, this one dash C, I will create a .o file. Let's do h.o. I'm sorry, G double plus hello world .cpp dash C h.o. So I create a, what is that? G double plus hello world .cpp dash C. Let me see. Let me try this one, okay? Let's try this one. Okay, put dash C in front of hello world and let's do dir. So now there's a hello world.o file. Is that okay? So that's what. This process is actually from the hello world.cpp actually created to here. If you do dash C hello world, it just created .o file. Is that okay? So now we can do the next step to create the object file, the executable file. So to do that, here we would actually do dir. We have the .o file, right? So I would say here I would do G double plus and hello world test o test. I'm sorry, G double plus hello world.o, I'm sorry, dash o test. It will combine the object file to a executable file and create the test.exe. And we do dir, we have dash o and test file. Okay, so let me actually again delete these two again. I delete them because I want to keep the directory clean, so you don't have existing file. Okay, so I delete these two and I click. I can also do G double plus hello world .cpp. Okay, before it I do dash s and hit return. dir, I will create a file. I'm sorry, I don't want to do this. Let me remove a.exe. Okay, so let me try G double plus dash asm. Okay. So let me try. Okay, let me see. It should be G double plus dump assembly. Okay. So how to see the assembly? We can dump it to assembly. Okay. Or dash A. Okay, I think it's dash A. Capital S, not lowercase s. Let me try. Okay, it's capital S. It's very tedious. Sometimes I just forget it. It's not lowercase s. Let me try this one. Okay. Okay, it create assembly file. Okay, it create an assembly file now, and let me go there. So I open this one with my Notepad++, and you will see the assembly code. Is that okay? Is that okay? So if you want to see the assembly code, it is assembly code. And the assembly code can also be compiled back to object code and executable code as well. Okay, here we don't emphasize on it, just that you know there is a way you can dump it that way. Okay, and we also tell you different way to do compilation. Okay, so the compilation flow is something like this. You have .cpp. Okay, you can do dash capital S. You become assembly code .s file. Okay, you can do .c. You create .o file. Okay, and .o file you need to go through .o to create .exe. Okay, or you can directly go to .o option and create exe file. Okay. All right, now you okay?
Okay.
Yeah, this is the compilation flow. Okay, these are the compilation flow, and we will go back. Okay, we will go back. We'll go back. So here, our purpose is not trying to actually go over very basic stuff. So we will try to actually just emphasize on something we need to learn. Okay. So the program structure we know a lot. So there's a main function you need to use. Okay, there's a main function you need to use. They are basically several different functions. Okay, so C++ like that, you have different function, and it is not one class, one file for a situation like Java. It's not. You can put multiple class in one file. That's okay. You can put file. You can put class with main function together in one file. That's also okay. Okay, so here we are going to talk about the function syntax, identifier, variable name, string concatenation, output statement, C++ commands. Okay. So the main function, you always need to have a main function, and the main function will execute for you. So right here, let's see, you need to have a main function. Okay. And we have this one, we have a main function. So that's actually same as called Hello World 2. Okay. So in Hello World 2, can we do this one? Can we do character, integer, argc, argument count, and the character pointer argv array? Can we do that? Okay, let's try. Okay. So this one is save. So right here we do G double plus hello world 2.cpp-o test passed, right? But can we don't do this one? Let's do void. Let's don't have the return. Can we do that? No, you cannot. So you have to use this one. Is that okay? You have to use this one. Any question?
No.
No? Okay, so this one is fine. Okay, that's actually save us hello world 3.cpp. Okay, hello world 3.cpp. Here we change it to cstdio. This one actually means calling stdio.h in C language. No need for namespace. Okay, and we design everything. Okay, we don't like this guy. Okay, we don't like this guy. Okay, we actually need to return 0. Okay, over here is a C style language, so we do printf. class. Okay. So bring up your cheat sheet, lower the class, whatever, they will be string.h, C type H, CC type, okay? And they will be vector. There are several things that actually is in standard library for C language, C time, C STD library. So these are some functions you can call. So the cheat sheet is very powerful because it already collect a lot of things for you when you do programming. It's your important cheat sheet, right? Is that okay? Very clear. Most of the functions are here. Most of the time you don't need to ask for anybody else. Okay. Even the standard template for a class is like this. It's written like this, so you can pretty much copy it to create a new class. Okay. So these are actually very good tool, very good data that you can consult to. Okay, that's very good data that you can consult to. So now we have that, so we can write C language in C++ language. We also know how to compile it. Okay, we also know how to compile it, and we can call multiple function. Okay, we can call multiple function. Okay, so we have main function, we have square function, we have the so-called. So here we have this one called integer, this one column. This one is an implemented function, and we call it prototype. Function prototype. Prototype exists only because we want to inform that the prototype is implemented later. Is that okay? It is implemented later. So you are okay to write something like this. Okay, so let's see. So let's do this one called new another one. Okay, this one, let's save us. This one called geometry. Okay. No, let me actually call it calculate. Okay. So this one is calculate as CPP. Okay. So now over here I do include, okay, std IO string. Okay. Okay, now we using namespace. Okay, this is okay. So now we actually have a main function, integer main function. Okay, so here I have integer x, okay, equals 3. So I'm going to calculate y equals square of x, okay, and then integer g equals square, cube of x, okay. Okay, I was string. So now we want to declare this square function and cube function. So here I can actually declare integer, return integer, and then it will be square x. X is integer type, okay, and column unimplemented. So unimplemented functions protocol prototype, okay. So integer cube, integer x, okay, same thing. So these two we declare it, but we don't have implementation, so it won't work. So later over here, I can do integer square, okay, x, integer x, and then I will actually return x times x. Here I will have integer cube, integer x. I will do return x times x times x. Okay. So this one is a calculate function using the prototype, and we do g double plus calculate late.cpp-o test. And we do test. Oh, I forget to print it. So here I need to do cout y endo. Okay, cout g from endo. Okay. So endo is an object, cout is an object. Okay, I'll talk about this later. Okay, both are objects. So here I have C double plus. Let me save it first. Calculate O test. G double plus calculate. Okay. So it's not very convenient. So actually, I can actually copy this guy. I'm sorry, it's not easy to copy. So let me actually bring up the directory. Over here, okay? So in chapter 1, so right here, I create a new text file called calculate. Okay, so it's calculate.txt, but over here, I can put it over here, right? And I can actually do here, I can do, put it over here, and I can do G double plus calculate the cpp-o test. Okay, save this one, prepare it as a file so I can actually copy, and then I can pass over here and hit return it run. Is that okay? Is that okay?
Mm-hmm.
Or you can actually save this one as, okay, this one that's call it actually O type, okay, but this one that's called it run program.bat batch file, so run.bat and save. So become a batch file, and over here I do run test. So I save it, okay, save it. So dir here I would have a run.bat, so just do run. So it will compile and run. Is that okay? So usually I just put the wrong program and like this, write it first time, and after that you can run all the way, all the time. So this one will save your time in typing when you do competition. Usually it's just one program, and you just run it. Is that okay? Any question?
No.
Okay, so this is a square cube. I talk about it. Okay, go back to this one. So this one square and cube, we actually run it already, right? So if you have something you haven't implemented, you put it like this, okay? So later you will have this. But nowadays, even if you don't write this too, I think it's the C++, modern C++ already be able to handle it. In the old day, maybe not, but now it actually is able to handle it, okay? So just come to here and you do run. Still wrong, okay? Still wrong. So, but I usually, for me, I usually just put it over here, okay? For me, I usually just put it over here. Okay. Anyway, we finished this program structure. We know it. So this portion, let's just skip, okay? Okay, let's just skip. Everybody know it, okay? So it's a header file, declaration, global declaration, class, main function, and method definition. For me personally, I prefer method to be on top of main function, okay? And identify are the variable, and variable has a variable name, okay? So identifier usually is the variable name, or it can be the function name, or it can be a class name, okay? It can be a class name. Okay, so you can have A to Z, okay, digits or underscore, but you can only start with underscore or letters, okay? But no sharp sign, no dash, okay? Okay, these are the identifiers. So we have C++ token. So a token is a word in C++ language. You can identify some of them are keyword like for loop, for, like while, they are keyword. There are also some constants, okay, such as pi, those kind of similar constant. There are operators such as plus minus, okay. So these are the reserved keyword. I think every language has this one. You all know similar stuff, okay? Variable, you have integer type, you have floating point number type, you have enum type, you have address type. Address type, you have pointer and reference, two different type. So in C language, we don't have reference. So this one not in C language. This one not in C language. This one not in C language, okay? I think they may not have others. Okay. And then structure one, you don't have class in C language, okay? So these are different data type we have, okay? And integer can also have the unsigned integer, okay? We'll talk about that later, okay? So integer type, you have int, short, long, and different from Java, here you have the int, short, long, okay? You also have character, okay? And in front of it, you also have signed and unsigned. Okay, combination. Okay. So here are detail type, but you can also call std.int or cstd.int. That would be the standard integer type. And this you can find the good 8-bit integer, 16-bit integer, 32-bit integer, 64-bit integer that you can use. Okay, you can use, and also unsigned integer. uint 16. U means unsigned. Okay, signed and unsigned. Okay, data value. Data value is similar to Java. Okay, character you use a single quote. Okay. So variable is a location that you store data. Okay, let me see how many pages we have. We are in here. Okay, I try to finish the chapter 2 today as well. Okay, because it's quite simple. Okay, so you actually integer are 4 bytes, 40 point also 4 bytes, double 8 bytes. Okay, but the long double maybe only 12 bytes or 10 bytes, depending on the installation. Okay, string type you use a double quote. Okay, you use a double quote for string. String is in a built-in standard type, so it actually is a class. It's a class. Okay, so string type in string type, let's actually save us, create a new one. Okay, so this one is actually save as a C++ file. This one is text. Different from C language. C language don't have string type, so you use an array of characters for it. Okay. And in C++, you need to include string. Okay, integer main. Okay, here return 0. Okay, here you do string. Okay, s. Okay. You also need to use a namespace, otherwise it won't work, okay? Otherwise it won't work, okay? Okay, so this one is different from, string s1 equals new string. Okay, this is totally different from that. Okay, this one is a local variable. You declare a local variable that's string type and put it over here. Okay, and this one is copy. So this string is different from new string. Okay, so not equal to. Okay, not equal to this. Be careful, it's different. Okay. So save all, and let's call this one, call G double plus test.cpp-o test. Is that okay so far? So plus sign can still serve as a concatenation, okay? When you need a string, you do this one. Character different, okay? Character CHARC equals okay. So if you try to do CHARG equals this is not okay. Okay, it's not Python, so you cannot do this. Is okay? It's not Python, so you cannot do that. Is okay? So no, this is no way you do that. Okay, so character is a single character. You can assign data to there, and we do C out, C enter. Okay. Okay, so far. So we talk about the character type, okay? And we look at the cheat sheet, okay? Look at the cheat sheet. So look at the cheat sheet. We go to look at the string part, okay? Look at the string part. Where is the string? Storage class function C-type math algorithm. Where is the string? Oh, over here, okay? Let me see. So over here, string and C string, okay? You can use C language string function. Here, bunch it up the C language string function over here, okay? That's one thing you can use, but that's actually C level string. But they are also the C double plus level string. Okay, let me see. I don't see it. Let me minimize it, okay? Okay, here. Okay, here we also have the C double plus string operation. Is it okay? So substring convert it to C string, get line, okay, get line to a string, okay, and also you can assign value, and it's a size. The length is called size. Is that okay? And concatenation. Any question? But remember, this is string type, okay? When you use this one, you need to use a string. And string is a C double plus data type. It's a class. So you need to include a string module in order to run it. Is that okay? Is that okay so far?
Mm-hmm.
So these are different things like substring, something, and size. And if you look at the C, the C portion, you will have the string copy, string concatenate, okay, comparison, and string length, okay, and string, okay. So there are several different functions you can do. They are also index of something like that, okay. They are in different library you can call, okay. Okay, that's the string type, okay. So it's not standard built-in library, so you need to do include, okay. And you can also use the C string in C language, okay. So it's a class. Literally, it's a class, okay. And if you do this one, it's what? It's the old C language style. It is a C language string. C language string is different from the C double plus string. C double plus string is a class. C language string is actually a array of character ending with 0 sign. Okay, it's array of character ending with 0. These two are different. Okay, constant, you put a constant in front of it. It's not final. Now it's called const. That means that the data you cannot change. Okay, you cannot change. That's constant. Okay. Maximum value, minimum value, you need to include the C limits. So in C language, it's limits.h. Here you need to include C limits. And the value is called int min or int max. Okay. Long min, long max, floating min, floating max. Okay. These are the values. So you can also write the integer in binary format, in hexadecimal format, or octal format, okay? 14-point literal, okay? Boolean, you have true and false. So you do true or false. Or sometimes you use 0 or 1. If you want to use a true or false, you need to include the bool value, bool data type, okay? So let's do this one. New file, okay, let's do save as. Let's call this one called deep ear, okay. So here include okay, so here let me do integer, okay, year, okay, equals 1995, okay, and I do integer b1 equals is deep year, okay, of year, okay, to Boolean b2 equals is deep year 2 of year, okay. Okay, to declare it's a bool, okay, it's okay. So here we have a function. So let's do integer return type called is deep year of the year, okay. Okay, so this version is using integer to do calculation. Okay, and this whole thing, and I can copy it. Here, and I can use bool type. Bool type is now a built-in type in C++ language, but it was not. It was not in the C language. You need to include a standard bool. Okay. Okay. Okay, both are false. Okay, so you can use integer. So if it is 0, 0 means false. Others, not just one. Okay, not just one means true. Okay. Any question? So Boolean type is really a integer subtype. Okay, it's actually it's an integer subtype in C++ language. Okay, that is okay. Character you use the single quote. Okay, Unicode /U is okay. /X is okay. Okay. So here, let's see. Here, let's see. Actually, just try over here. Okay, CR. Okay. Okay. Let me see. This X should be okay. Let me try again. Okay. It should be okay. It is a character. Okay, let me see. Oh, okay. So this whole thing, let me see. Should I convert it to a character? Let me see, okay? One moment. I think it's actually not a character. You should convert it to a short. Okay. Do not allow. Let me see. Okay, let's try different thing. Okay. Escape sequence out of range. Let's try here. Okay, let's try here. Let's try here. Okay, one moment. It is not. Let me see. Something wrong. Okay, let me check for it. Literal. A character error can be plain text like this, a exception or universal character. One moment, okay? Sorry for that. I actually checked it before, but okay, let's try this one. You may need to include some library, okay? These are different things, so let's see. This is too much. This one too much. Okay, let's try different thing. So it actually is okay. Too much. You can use character 32T type. Okay. You can do character 32T type. Let me see how we can use it. Okay. (16T). Okay, 16T. So let's see. There's a character 16T type. UCHARH. Okay, this is the library we need to call. Okay, UCHARH. Okay, it's UCHAR is Unicode character. Okay, I know I forget some library, so here let's do include, because it's C language, so UCHAR. Okay, it's called C language Unicode. Okay, then we have that, right? We have that, so we will be able to declare this one called character 16T. T is for type. Okay, T is for type. So then that actually compile it. Okay. Still not okay. Let me see. What's wrong with it? Let me try. Okay. So here you have this one stdio-h. So it should be okay. Let me see. Oh, in front of it, you need to put a U over there. You need to put a U in front of it. Okay, it's called Unicode. Let me try this one. Okay, so let's put a U in front of it. Okay, it's called Unicode. Okay, let's see. Okay, but it actually did not print out the data as the way we like. Okay, it did not print out the way we like, but we assign a Unicode of this value over there. Okay, as for print now, I think it need to get a character So maybe need to get the character locality character in order to print it out. Okay, I'll study it. So let me try if I have different way of doing it. How about if I have a string SS, okay, equals is backslash U 546A. What will happen? Okay. So here I have C out SS enter. So probably using this one would be better. Okay, let me see. How come we still have a mark? G double plus if year, that's CPP. Okay, that's all testing. It should print out my last name, okay, but it somehow doesn't show it. So this one, the IO, we still may need to study it, okay? But anyway, that's not related to our competition part, okay? I'll figure it out how to print out the Chinese letters. Okay, but here we have that. So constant, you can use define, but in C++, we tend to use the const constant keyword, okay? So that portion, I think fine. In C language, we can use define, okay? This one is easy, so I don't go through it. Memory model. So the C++ language model, something we need to learn here is you would have a static data portion, you have dynamic data, there's a stack. So whatever you have the variable inside the main function, inside any function, inside the main function, you declare over here integer x. That one will go to stack, okay? Anything outside in here, it will be static, so it will go to here, okay? Anything say integer pointer k equals new integer something, that will go to dynamic. Is okay?
Mm-hmm.
So that's the three basic model you will have, okay? So that one we will actually tell you again when we need it, okay? Okay, so this portion, we just briefly go through it, okay? Assign value to variable, I think this one is easy, okay? Expression is some operator and some variables. So this one should be easy, okay? Okay, so here one thing is the integer division, okay? Every language, the integer division is different. I believe that C++ language, the integer division is similar to Java, okay? So C++ integer division, okay? So divide. So if both operand are integer, C++ perform integer division. That means that a fractional power, whatever, okay? If one or both are floating point, we operate a floating point operation. Is okay?
Mm-hmm.
So it's actually the same as Java. That's what we want to say. Is okay? The same as Java, different from Python. It's the same as Java, okay? So we finished that. Operator, we know it, okay? String concatenation only apply to string data type, okay? It doesn't happen to the integer type, okay? So the integer need to be converted to a string type in order to make it work, okay? So that you need to write a small function that is able to create it, okay? That's able to create it. Then that portion, I'll talk about it later, okay? I'll talk about this string concatenation. So if you only have string concatenated with string, that actually is fine, okay? Insertion operator, when you have CR, that is one object, okay? That's one object. So basically you have CR, that's an output device. and you put AA here, right? And you do BB here. So this AA inserted to CR, the output of this whole operation still be a CR. So this one inserted to CR, the output still be a CR. So you can continue to accept other people's insertion. Is that okay?
Mm-hmm.
As insertion, okay? Insertion. You can insert multiple value into it. And then the input is called extraction. Extract data from the C in. So C in will give values to A, okay? That's called extraction. Okay? After the extraction, same thing is still a C in. It still can be extracted to different variable. Is that okay? And we do competition, so C in, C out is what we need. Don't make it too complicated because we just need to have the command line input output now, right? So basically we just need a C in and a C out now. Okay, so this will be compile first, okay? Using library interface, okay? And function, we know the function already. Okay, so this one print name is easy. Okay, so before we go, let's actually look at the concatenation of the string, okay? We call it text2.cpp, okay? This one is called string, okay? This one is IO string, okay? String means the string in string type. IO string in string type, okay? So we need this in order to make the conversion of the string, okay? So that's here, that's actually get some design we had before, okay? Probably not this one. Let me try another one, okay? Not this one. Let me try another one, okay? Let me not try this one. Let me try different location. One moment, okay, sorry for that. I actually forget which one I had that. Okay, I have to search it a little bit. to string point h. Okay, let me see. To string point h. That's probably this one. Okay, that's the one we need to have. This one actually some type, so that's actually I don't need that to string type, so let me copy this one. Okay, let me put it over here. Okay, so here is a template. Okay, it's a template. std string constant is I actually is in here, so we will use std, so we don't need this one. Let me make it more simple. Okay, let me make it extremely simple. Don't make it too complicated. Okay, so you can use it every time. So here we will need to use using name space std. Okay, and then here we don't need to have that one. We don't just need to have this one. Okay, so we have this one. We insert it and we return the string to the string. That is actually okay. So this one, okay. Okay, so we take this one. Okay, we take this one. You will return a string type. Okay, what this one is going to be used for is actually right here. Right here, we have a main function. Okay, so we have a main function. We have integer x equals 3, integer y equals 4. We have string ss equals output. Okay, something like this, right? And we need to do return 0. Okay, so what this one is used for is that we can do this one. We can do cout x and y. Okay, and some space, and then y. Okay, and then endo, right? We can do this one, right? So we can do this one, but sometimes we don't like to do it this way. Sometimes we may like to have this one called ss equals ss plus x plus space plus y, right? Sometimes we may want to do this, right? And then here we may have a cout, and then we may print out ss, and then with endo. Sometimes we may like this, right? But here it doesn't work because this one's integer would concatenate with a string. That will not work, right? Now will not work, so we will need this one. At this moment, I don't use it. Okay, I don't use it. So this one, don't call it to string. That's too long. How about let's call it str, just like Python name str. Okay, so here we have that one, and then we have this one. We do d double plus, and then this one called text2.cpp-o test. Another error, so it doesn't work. Okay, it doesn't work. But here we have this str, so let's try this out. So here str. So we have ss, that's actually is string type, x being converted to string type, space is string, and stry also string type. So we can convert it. So here, how about we don't do integer, we do double. Okay, we do double. Okay, let's try this one. It works now. It's okay?
Mm-hmm.
So what it is, it's actually 1. We create this one, and then we actually output it. Is okay? And can we actually cut this one and then put it over here? Can we do this one? Can we do this one? Can we do this one? No, we cannot do that, okay? So it doesn't give us an object or reference, okay? It doesn't give us an object or reference. So let's see, it doesn't give the object or reference. So we do need to STM, okay? So can we actually do this one? Let me see, I'm not sure, okay? I'm actually trying it out, okay? This one also not okay. So probably we can only do this one, okay? So basically we create a string, okay? Output string. So you actually convert the data being converted to string. It's just like you see out and then taking n, okay? So that actually eventually will become a CR object. And that CR object being inserted with the n is maybe an integer and maybe else. So here this type name is similar to your array list T, okay, similar to that. It's a generic programming, okay? So you can take the data and then you convert it to string type and then insert it to your string. And then the string return the string.htr to outside, okay? And we can do that. By the name, we change it to str, so it's short. We can do this, okay? So this one, in terms of debugging, will be very useful because from time to time, we do need to print out some integer with some string together, right? Is okay? Okay, so today we finished chapter 1 and chapter 2 and cover some basic for competition and different way of writing it, okay? Any question?
Nope.
How about Ryan, are you okay?
I'm okay.
We will actually continue to do that, and actually we will continue to do that. And also we will try to finish it C++1, and then we will continue to move on to 2, 3, okay? And this part you cannot wait, because if you wait this part, later you still need to learn it, okay? So we want to have a solid foundation. Even though you may pass the goal later, that's okay. You really want to learn something, right? Okay? Okay, thank you. Then good night then. Bye-bye.
Thank you.
Bye-bye.